What's up guys, Psydog here, bringing you some domination gameplay on the map Summit. And this turned out to be a really competitive match. Now on my team here I've got two people that I know and play with, but the other people on our team are randoms that I don't know. And luckily though they were willing to play the objective. They didn't want to sit back and camp because we're going up against a 5 or 6 man team here, and these guys wanted to win. They made their intentions clear that they wanted to triple cap, get as many points as possible, and win the match by any means necessary. So that led to some really exciting gameplay. Even though I finished second and I was a little unsure about uploading a video where I didn't do the best, I decided to upload it anyway because it shows off some really good strategies and just good ideas on how to win a domination match that gets this competitive. Even if you're not with a full team, it's still stuff you can use solo. And what you're going to see is I start off with my trusty Spaz class, which is Flak Jacket Pro, Steady Aim Pro, and Marathon Pro. And I realize I need to use TacMass Pro in order to be competitive and to beat these guys because they are spamming the living crap out of flashbangs. As well as grenades, but Flak Jacket had that covered, but the flashbangs were getting unbearable. So I switched to my, what I call the tank class, which is Flak Jacket Pro, either Sleight of Hand Pro or Hardened Pro, your choice, and TacMass Pro. So I get out my tank class with the AK-47 dual mags, and I'm noticing that we're having a hard time getting into the server room. And on Summit Domination, the server room is key. It's where everything goes down. It's where you can spawn trap. It's, you know, it is the place to have on a domination match in Summit. So what I decide to do is I notice that when we're having all this trouble, I decide to flank around them and disrupt their rhythm, and that's what the goal of flanking around is. It's to be a nuisance. I know that if I can get them out of their comfort spots and where they're holding areas down, then my team will have a lot better chance to go in and just get B and start holding down the server room on their own. Because the whole point of using this strategy isn't to be a superhero and do it all yourself. What you're doing is using your teammates and everyone pushing up as a distraction so that you can go in there and get them out before most of your team dies as they're pushing upwards and the enemy team's distracted. And once you get those guys out by sweeping in from the back, that allows your team to push up further with enough time before that the enemy team respawns and can come back and take back the area you just took over. So yeah, it just got really competitive, and I was pretty happy with the results of this. I think at the end here, you'll see I had, 10 captures and 16 defends. It was a heck of a game, This was fun though, and I was happy that I was able to hold I think I held about a 2 KD in the game. And I don't use, I'm not using that as a bragging or anything. I just use that as a reference. I was able to stay alive during all this chaos, keep a cool head, and win the match, as well as get my high kill streaks. And the reason I had these kill streaks on, I didn't expect a competitive match any time during the night. So usually if it's a competitive match, I want to be running the counter, the UAV, counter UAV, napalm strike 3-4-5 combo. But this time I have Spy Plane, Blackbird, and the Chopper Gunner. And I was really happy I had the Blackbird and was able to get it, because once I got my Blackbird, my buddies got theirs, and then once I died, I got my Blackbird again to build off theirs. And I'd have to say that the Blackbird is the greatest kill streak in Call of Duty almost ever. I think it's just fantastic. If they had the AC-130 like they had in Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, I'd never run anything but the Blackbird and AC-130, and then maybe Spy Plane or something. Throat's getting a little dry there. So you're gonna see that once the Blackbird comes in, we start playing like we have a lot more control over the match. We're not, you know, constantly just spraying like crazy. I know where they're gonna be, my team knows where they're gonna be, and it becomes a much more controlled atmosphere. But that's really all I got for the gameplay. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the quality, the video quality of what I've been putting out, and I've noticed that the last two videos I uploaded, the M60 and the shotgun video, the reason that I've noticed that compared to the first two, quality is a little bad, and the reason for that is because I'm completely new to this video rendering and editing stuff, and excuse me, and I just needed to, I couldn't figure out what to render it as or upload it as or whatever. And when I tried to render it as a MPEG or MP4, I can't remember, I just know that it started with an M, I can't remember what the file type was. It said that it was going to take like 8 hours or 10 hours or something ridiculous to render. I mean, I could understand 1 or 2, but I don't know what was up, what was wrong, why it did that, but it did. So I went on YouTube and looked up a tutorial for the video editor thing that I'm using, which it's called Pitivy, and it comes with the new release of Ubuntu for Linux. So that's why I'm just using it, because that's what it came with. It's easy to use, and for what I'm doing, I'm not doing any kind of montage clips or anything, so it's simple and works. But you have to choose what type of, I guess, file to render it as, and when I tried doing that MPEG or a more traditional thing, it just would not want to render. It's taking forever, and you know, up to 8 hours, like I said, and I don't know why. My computer's not that bad. I mean, it's not the greatest, you know, most powerful computer in the world, but it could render the video in, you know, a lot shorter of time than 8 to 10 hours. So what I did was, this tutorial I saw on YouTube said to, you know, you can use FLV, whatever that is, file for YouTube. So I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll just try FLV. And when I used it as FLV, the video rendered in like 10 minutes, and I thought, oh, hey, great. This is, I'll take it. So, and then it uploaded really quick too, so I thought, hey, pretty good. And then when I watched it, at first I thought the quality was okay, and but what I did was I put the first two videos that weren't FLVs, and I put them side by side, and noticed that the first two videos were much clearer and better quality, so I'm going to get that figured out for this video, hopefully. If it's not, you know, please leave me a comment. You know, if you have any helpful tips, I'm more than open to hear them. But, you know, like I said, I'm still new to this stuff, and you know, I hope that you guys will stay with me through a couple of these little road bumps here and there, because I do want to bring, you know, decent, you know, good quality watching videos and good quality out there. Even though I don't have I have an old crappy, like, non-HD screen. It's some huge monster of a screen that was popular back in like 2002 or something. I'm not much of a computer guy. I've never been into the electronics and stuff, so you know, that's kind of what it just comes with the territory, I guess, of not being a tech guy. I got the old crappy stuff that barely works and my friends don't want. I don't know why my throat gets so dry when I'm doing these things, but excuse me. But that's pretty much it. trying to think of new ideas for other types of gameplay that you'd want to see for Black Ops. I still don't have my own HD PVR yet, but I'm still on the fence about getting one. I don't mind doing these. These are pretty fun. So, you know, if you guys have random classes you want to see, subjects to talk about that you'd want to hear, Call of Duty related, world related, talk about politics or something, I guess, I don't know. You know, just you know, leave something in the comments. You know, let me know if there's a random class you want to see me try out. Don't say the Uzi rapid fire ACOG thing, because that's that's just almost impossible with that. I mean, I've tried it. It's not even fun to try. I'll do something like an Olympia class or a completely random made-up class, use funny sites, but that's it. The video's coming down to an end here, and you know, if you haven't checked out my other videos, please do, and you know, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Later.